All this takes money, and I know that nobody likes to donate money to politicians or anything, I realize that, but $37 a person would make a difference for the repeal. That's how simple it is. Of course, somebody can spend $40, $50, whatever. So, in addition to that, we'll try to put together walkers to hand out that yes on 6, the yellow thing to bring to doors. Okay, just to do your neighborhoods only, and make it very easy, maybe 50 homes. And we'll call this a walk and drop, where you just put in the door, slide in the door like this, and that's it.
And we will give you actually a list, because what you'll find is many people, they don't actually vote. And so when you walk door to door, you're actually walking every second or third door with materials, because those are the persuadable voters that we just need to let them know, here's the election, here's the number, and we get out. It is very simple. It's not a lot of walking.
Now, to dispel the worry that, oh, only the Republicans are concerned about it, it's not true. Okay, you gotta remember, this tax hurt people that are working the hard minimum wage jobs. This is more serious to them than probably anybody in this room. The percentage of your income compared to their percentage of income is much more serious to them. So if you have a chance to talk to them, they will listen. Okay, don't think because they're a Democrat or they're a liberal or they won't listen to you. They will, because if you can sell us on the concept, we'll get this done. Now, believe it or not, that'll be a long way to help all Republicans in the state of California, because you can convince those people that their party is hurting them, then they may say, well, you know, maybe we should start voting for some of these other guys. Okay, and so this is really important to us, and I'm really, again, very impressed how many people are on Monday for lunch, by the way.
Well, let me say, the media has asked me time and time again, well, is this really just a gas tax repeal, or are you trying to elect Republicans? My response is, first and foremost, we're proud to be working with a Green Party candidate up in the Bay Area. I will work with anyone who wants to repeal the gas tax. It just so happens that most of the Democrats are part of the cog of their machine, and they're just answering the special interest. But the voters, the Democrat voters, are on our side. In the recall, I missed that last payoff. You know that recall where we were outspent $8 million is what Jerry Brown spent. We only spent $1 million. $8 million versus $1 million. We beat Jerry Brown and his machine 60% to 40%, and Josh Newman lost his job. And so I turned to these reporters and I'm like, there's nothing to hide here. Should we fire politicians who voted for this crap sandwich? Yes! Can I make it any clearer than that? There is no underhanded approach here. It is very clear we do not like what they did. And you know what? I don't want to do another signature drive. I know we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Because when we get our replacement bill finalized, we have to collect signatures for that. And of course, the real root problem is the spending in government on government pensions, so we have to reform those. And then, of course, we have to make our community safe again by repealing Prop 47. Wax on, wax off. Now that we know how to do it, oh, it's just going to be so easy. They are frightened that they know that this is more than Prop 6. They're frightened that we're actually building a movement in the state that is independent of the powerful interests in Sacramento on both sides of the aisle.
Yes.
And we're just going to start moving trains out of the station, not high-speed rail trains. But moving the Ford train out of the station. And you know what? The politicians have a choice. Either get on board or get run over. That's their choice. Either help us or get out of the way, because we're coming.
Right.
Other comments, questions? Yes, ma'am.
Just a quick one. Does a simple majority of yes on 6 win?
Yes.
Or is it like a 70%
Nope.
or something?
Simple majority. We need 50% plus 1.
Got it.
50% plus 1.
Okay.
And
So
the
the
polling
last thing-
shows right now that we're ahead, but it's a very deceptive title, so that's why we have to be really, really
Yes.
aggressive in making sure people know.
Yeah.
And again, that weekly email will have things that will help people get the word out, like, please post this to social media. It's a link to the website and whatnot. Yes, ma'am, in the back.
When should we start putting the signs in the yard?
Okay, so the signs that arrive in 2 weeks, and then we have Frank's office and a couple other locations. The signs are polybag. So polybag is very durable. It can last 3 months pretty easily. So it's okay if you wanna go ahead and put them out. What I would suggest is maybe keep them until the first or second week of September and then put them out. Because, look, a lot of the folks that work for government know that this is all about taking care of the largesse of government. And so I always deal with complaints of people who say their sign was stolen from their yard and they're not happy. So I'd say second week, and if you get a stolen sign, we are gonna continue to print signs and try to get them out there. Frank's gonna have a nice supply. Yes.
Good, John.
Oh, thank you. So in our city of Rancho Palos Verdes, I'm gonna bring this up to make sure we vote on it and support this. And I recommend if you don't live in our city, certainly ask your council members to do the same. And if you live in Rancho Palos Verdes, write us letters or give us calls, but we're definitely gonna pass this in our city, I believe. In our city, we allow signs 3 months before the election. So if you have it before August, they're gonna pull your signs anyhow. So if you put up a sign, wait till August.
Well, no one's gonna have a sign until at least August 12th, 13th, 14th.
Right.
Okay, reminder, every city in the South Bay, it is no more than 3 months, some are 2.5 months, and some are, and you gotta be very careful not to put them on public right of way. Don't put them out in the street. That piece of property between the curb and the sidewalk, not yours, public right of way. It's gotta be between the sidewalk and your home, preferably closer to your home. And when you put it up, don't put it facing the street, put it perpendicular. Now, look, all of you took the time today to be here, okay? So let's make something of this. Don't just go home and say you showed up at a meeting. It means nothing, guys. You gotta do something, okay? I constantly tell you this to you. You gotta do something. You gotta be active. So if every one of you in this room contacts 10 of your friends after this meeting, this would be a very effective start for the South Bay. This is how this happens. So you remember, this is one of those things that it hurts their pockets. And so it should be easy for you to sell. And with that,
We've got a bunch of these extra and a bunch of gas pump stickers extra. I believe it's right over there on the table, stacks of them. So please, take as many of these as you'd like, but get people on that website, and thank you for your time.
and you guys, let us give them a big round of applause.